Hey everyone, in this video I want to talk to you specifically about de-essing with Melodyne. Now, why would you want to de-ess with Melodyne when there's other more easy, quick fixes? Well, the reasoning is pretty simple. You see, Melodyne's a bit of a purist. It works with the source audio, the original wave file, and if done correctly, it should sound like it was recorded that way. So your creative elements like compressors and EQs and such should be more creative and less corrective. Let's take a listen to this, for example. I'm going to start here on bar 47.
Are you drinking from my cup? Can you go a second round if you want to know the truth?
We have an S right there at about bar 48.
Go a second round.
And a couple more coming up. Let's check it out.
Almost everybody lies.
That's a really big one. All right, I'm going to right-click and choose my zoom tool and expand this. Now, I want to show you how to find sibilants. Let's play this again.
Can you go a second?
Not only can we hear it, but we can scrub in the timeline here. If I select and drag,
Can you go
and there we have it. It's this ball right here. I'm going to choose my node separation tool and isolate that. Now, this is our sibilants. I'll prove it to you. If you double click with your amplitude tool, you could actually mute just that selected phrase, that part right there. Take a listen.
Can you go a second round?
See? Now let me bring that back in. Double click it, and there it is.
Can you go a second?
So this is how I like to de-ess. While I'm doing some other audio editing, let's say pitch or amplitude for any reason, and I come across some sibilants, well, why not notch it down as well? And you can cycle here in Melodyne. You see I've got my cycle set up here in the top of the menu bar. So now that I set some cycle ranges here, you see right here, just select and drag. And if you want to free yourself from the grid at any time, just hold your Option key for more surgically making choices. And then you can drag it. Again, hold your Option key or your Alt key, and there you go. All right, so now while this loops, I'm going to massage this down using my amplitude tool. Here, it's the fourth tool in your main tool set. And I'm going to bring this not up, but down until it sounds good. All right, let's take a listen.
Can you go a second round? Can you go a second round? Can you go a second round?
There, it's already come down quite a bit. And if you look at your dialog box, it's minus 5.64 dBs, which is quite a bit. Now, if I wasn't doing this, if you applied a more conventional de-esser, you're actually going to be sweeping out those frequencies across the entire track. That's basically what it is. It's an EQ, and you're filtering out that particular frequency representing the S's. But what we want to do is we want to maintain the purity of that track. Let's say you put a lot of heart and soul into choosing the right mic, you get a great performance. Well, targeting the S's like this while you're doing other work or just de-essing with Melodyne is really key in preserving the fidelity of your audio. All right, let's find some more. Here, I'm going to zoom out here. I think we said we had one right about here at this passage. Now I'm going to deactivate this zone by double clicking like that, and you see my cycle range is now off. Let's do another one.
Almost everybody lies.
All right, this is a really big one right there. All right, I'm going to zoom in. You with me? Here we go. Now let's scrub and let's find this.
Lies.
There, it's this phrase right here. Now to isolate that, remember we're going to take our node separation tool and I'm going to separate it. The reason why we're separating it is now we can target just the sibilant part and not the beginning part of that phrase. Let me zoom out a little bit more. And now I'll set my cycle range again. Hold my Option key, give me a little bit more cycle room here. And again, grab my amplitude tool and press play. And while it cycles, we're going to de-ess this to taste.
Everybody lies. Everybody lies. Everybody lies. Everybody lies.
A lot better. I brought that down. Did you notice? Let me select it again. Minus 10.32 dBs. That's more than half. Take a listen.
Everybody lies.
I can even go a little bit more. Dare I say, I'm going to come down about minus almost 12 dBs.
Everybody lies.
Ah, now it sounds more like an S and less like a hiss. That's another thing I like to suggest. You want it to sound like an S, not a hiss when you're de-essing. Now, again, we're doing this because we want to preserve the fidelity of the track. And while you are doing some other editing, let's say I wanted to, do some correct pitch macro editing here, why not just, target the S's and, really just take advantage of all these tools that are at your fingertip. Melodyne makes it really easy for you to just choose from these tools. Quickly grab something like the amplitude tool, isolate the area you want to edit, and then just notch it down. And then you'll find when you import this into your mixes, you can actually start using your EQs less correctively and more creatively, which is how I think they often do best serve us.